Today is 2nd of December. It's the first motivational Monday of last month of the year. I am so happy to be invited by James to share with you these topics. I hope everybody has done well in the month of November. And December is going to be a magical month. I'm sure everybody's looking forward to this month. Okay, I would like to start off this. Hey, morning, James. I would like to start off this sharing by saying that when we are in this business, and we often ask questions, impromptu. For example, why do you join this business and all this? And when James suggested this topic, he asked, what does new skin means to you? And it could be asked by anybody. And your answer, it's very different, because if you're 2-3 months in the business, or you're 2-3 years in the business, it will be very different from me, which is 23 years in the business. But whatever the answer is, it has to be from your experience and from what you have, your perspective, right? So today I'm going to share in 10 minutes, right? In 10 minutes or slightly more about what does new skin means to me. Now, I should consider very fortunate, because at the age of 40, when I was concerned about my life moving forward, I met Dr. James, and he showed me this. And when I look at the complaints, I immediately understood that this is a program, this is a platform that can help many people. And it also solved my concerns in life. And most attractive is that I see that it is possible to have a graceful retirement life if I do it right. And that time I only asked for 10,000 recurring income per month. That's all that I asked for. And I started off with the intention to help people to get a graceful retirement life, right? So initially when I was in the business, soon after that, I realized that there are 3 characteristics of this business which is very attractive to me. First of all, is that the success of this business, our success of this business is built upon other people's success. Our success is built upon other people's success. I mean, this is easily understood, because the 5% 6th generation, the most powerful lead bonus, suggests that we build human assets. And more successful, you can help people to be, you become more successful. So that is understood. And the second interesting characteristic I saw was, it is your own business, but you don't do it by yourself. It's your own business, but you don't do it by yourself. That means, besides your own focus of creation, you actually have to work with a team. So together as a team, you work to create successful result together. That is a second characteristic, very unlike normal business. And the third one, it was so interesting, because he says that all you need to do in this business is just to continue making a difference every day to yourself and to others. How to do it? It's just simply using the product, share the product and teach other people how to use and share the product. Similarly, you do this business and then you share the business and you teach others how to do and share the business. It's as simple as that. And if you continue doing this, you'll be successful. This was I thought initially when I first come to the business. That's why I say it's a showing game. But later on, I realized that, hey, it is not just this. Actually, there is a kind of what we call personal gain. You remember Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad? He said this phrase: network marketing is a life educational program. I can't agree more than to him than this statement. It's a life educational program. And especially those who are of us in New Skin, do you know that we were educated in these three very important areas called health, wealth, and happiness in life? Now, of course, health, I'm talking about not just looking good and feeling good. We're talking about understanding the fitness and longevity. In short, understand what live longer better means to every human being. Wealth, that is a big thing, because you begin to understand what continuous recurring income is all about, and also with income that's with unlimited upside potential. And the most interesting thing is happiness. Now, happiness is all about relationship with people, and also relationship with yourself. And the two things very, very key is that, you know, you got to master the communication skill and the connection skill with people and for yourself. Now, this is easier said than done, but of course the critical component involved these two things is called time. Therefore, you got to have time. Happiness is not all about money, not materialistic only. It's about having time to communicate and connect with the people that you love or the people around you. Now, this is my understanding later when I go into the business about a few years later. I understand that it's ultimately, you know, this business is talking about having a peace of mind, because you got a recurring income and you got a health, and then you know how to have relationship with people, create happiness, and therefore you have a peace of mind. Now, I've been in this business for 23 years. I would just like to share with you in just 2-3 minutes what does this, you know, this journey means to me in New Skin journey. Now, first 10 years, it is what we call a transformational year for me. Why? Because simply, I have a complete mindset overhaul. I'm a king of employee. My employee mindset is very strong, and you know, employee are just taking instruction no matter how senior you are. But as an own boss, I got to be in creation. So this shifting took a while, you know, to get it done. And secondly is, you know, in the first 10 years, I learned and I witnessed how this business can help me overcome major crisis, life disruption events in life. Towards the end of 10 years, 7 years onwards, in a few years, I lost two of my dearest person in life, my wife and my father. And during that time, it was very tough, because I have to double up as a mom, as a dad. At the same time, I don't know how to go about doing this business when one of my partner, my wife was my partner, the pilot or co-pilot is missing. But at the time, the team assets that I have come into play, and this is the most meaningful things I realized at that time. And I realized that, you know, because I'm in that business, in this business, and losing of my wife, it doesn't create a complete disaster to the family, because I am with the children. I'm with them, very close to them. I'm not working in China or whatever, have to come back and take care of them. No. So this is very meaningful to me. So the second phase of my life is the second 10 years. Very interesting. Now, at that time, at this phase, I call it the growth phase. Because at that time, I remember New Skin have full swing in the H-lock technology, and with the LTO, you know, limited time offer strategy, wow, the business just grow. And to grow that business, we realized that we have to have the organization to benefit from this. Therefore, building the human assets as soon as possible means a lot. So I feel that it's really meaningful to have many people benefited at the same time together. So I remember before COVID, I learned from Taiwanese experience that we have to build a young entrepreneurship, and I did. At 2016, I started building the young groups, and just before COVID, I was already building about 20 over of them in a small group. I thought it was big enough to start. But when COVID hit, during the COVID crisis happened, so we don't know how to manage it. We're not going to manage the crisis. Of course, organization shrink, and we have to adjust, do a lot of adjustment. But I realized that this is a natural progression in any business. You will have up and downs, you will have trouble, and it's a cycle. But different in this business to me is that, the teamwork really count. Some people will be good at something, and then they contribute during the time and it works. And we get through that period during COVID. And the third phase is post-COVID, and it happens that I'm also 60 years old, so 20 years in the business, and that time we have I call it a consolidation, and then now at this moment it's a consolidation period, ready for another growth, right? But this consolidation period I experienced is very meaningful because first of all we have to reorientate ourselves with the experience, the knowledge, and the skill. And then be able to start a new chapter. I know what is a new approach I want to, and very dear to me is that besides the business part of it, I start to realize that I have to cover other parts of my life. For example, be more intended to pay attention to health, relationships, spiritual, and also social. So take up some of the new sports, and all these are something that I'm proud of it. When James and Hui Swan introduced stand-up paddling, it become my I'm proud of doing these activities to check on my health, and some others. Relationship, relationship is key. With my mom, the stroke patients, with Aria, the new members in our house, and my granddaughter, all these are crucial to have the relationship built up healthily, and have a happy together with my family member, my children, extra. So I just want to say in conclusion that if you ask me what does New Skin means to me, it simply means it allows me to continuously doing self-improvement in both health, wealth, and the relationship. Yes, honestly, I think New Skin actually show me and allow me to be the captain of my own ship, to live my life to the fullest, and also to be able to maintain the peace of mind state at any one time. Of course, most preciously, living a life with choice. This is what New Skin means to me after 23 years. And have I reached the pinnacle? Not yet. It's far from it, and therefore it's a continuous improvement progress. The process, right? So as far as I'm concerned, I think I didn't just own the New Skin business. New Skin helped me to own my life. Helped me to own my life, because some people say you own a business, but actually business owns you. But New Skin allow me to own my life. So that's very precious, and this is in a nutshell what a New Skin means to me. I don't want to go on to talk about it because it become a BOM, business opportunity meeting. That's all that I want to share with you. I hope you understand some of my point. Now for tomorrow, there's no Tuesday tips. Pay attention to. You can actually tune in the company product specialist Cindy talking about the new True Face series product called sandy floor essence lotion. There's a new product, a small product coming in. You can pay attention to it. It's 11 o'clock. So that's all. Thank you very much. I thank you for your time, and thank you for your listening ear.